time and kept my head low and never let go.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. There seems to be a disturbing trend of some of the worst and most malevolent forces on the planet knowing about big and bad and horrifying events before they happen, and then insulating themselves from those events, and that leads all of us to wonder, like, who's behind all this stuff, right? Here's a good example, okay? There was a horrible terrorist attack at a concert and shopping mall in Russia. And 2 weeks ago, the Biden administration's spokespeople are telling American citizens, stay away from concert halls and shopping centers in Moscow. Here's the Biden administration warning of a terror attack in Russia earlier this month. What did John Kirby know? How did he know it? You don't need to be crazy to think about this. Here's the literal U.S. Embassy and Consulate of Russia saying, stay away from concerts. Okay, avoid crowds. Monitor local media updates. Be aware of your surroundings. Okay. What the hell did they know? Mike Benz, who's one of our favorite people on this topic, saying, once again, targeting music concerts. If the State Department knew it, the CIA somehow had advanced awareness, provided State Department intelligence of domestic paramilitary operations being planned in Moscow. Fill in the rest yourself. Ooh. So it does seem that there's like sort of a baked in with the global elites. There's sort of like a baked in understanding. And this kind of stuff happened with COVID all the time, right? There are all these weird moves with COVID. Like a bunch of people getting mail-in ballots set up, right, ahead of time. Like the PPE stuff. Like somebody knew something about COVID ahead of time. I really I pray for like a thorough investigation about like what all happened, who knew what. I mean, we know that the multiple federal agencies have come to the conclusion that obviously this was a biological weapon that was created in a laboratory in China. That's what the FBI has been saying now for like 3 years. Am I to trust our FBI? I thought that was what it's supposed to do. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This week, there have been, and on a single day, in fact, the president of Vietnam resigned. The prime minister of Ireland resigned. Israel's army chief of staff resigned. South Korean official for the president resigned. Multiple members of the GOP resigned in the House, leaving the House with a one-seat majority. Who's next? And it leads like people like me to ask, what do these guys know, right? The Prime Minister, Leo Varadkar of Ireland, not a very Irish name. This guy's a real piece of work. It's a real piece of garbage. This guy made a surprising announcement that he's stepping down. Comes after losing 2 constitutional referendums and facing growing backlash of mass migration policy. Yeah, the backlash is officially here. Vietnamese president resigns. And the IDF chief, Herzi Havlev, is expected to resign before the year's end. What do these guys know? South Korean official resigns amid controversy. I mean, is this all happening at the exact same time? It's all just happenstance? I don't know. Prime Minister of Ireland announces his sudden resignation. It's a huge win for the Irish people. He's a globalist, infamously complained about whites in Ireland. His recent referendums to make the Irish constitution gender neutral got crushed electorally in landslide losses. So maybe it is just something that's like being Elon Musk saying this is great news. Maybe this is just something that's all just happening at the same time. Obviously, Conor McGregor has toyed with potentially running for president of Ireland. Ireland, your president. People saying he should run for office. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to run. Sounds like he's going to be making a return to the MMA, but we'll see. Conor McGregor found the crown of Ireland laying in the... We'll see. Muslim jihadists stabbed children in Dublin, and the Irish Prime Minister. The protesters against the stabbing brought shame on Ireland. This guy is a clown. He is. He's a real piece of garbage. Now, interestingly enough, a place that is very close to Ireland, the United Kingdom, saw a totally random visit from Barack Obama this past week as well. That's very strange. Not easy for Barack Obama to just travel around willy-nilly. What was Barack Obama doing there? We investigated, ladies and gentlemen. Did this have something to do with stabilizing a ship where everyone is effectively resigning and the globalists are losing power and control? Let's see. Check this out from seconds ago. Obama holds surprise meeting with world leader after report about Biden rivalry? Obama staff and the White House have denied any friction between Obama and Biden, yet Barack Obama, for some reason, just wound up walking into 10 Downing Street, which is like the White House in England. In the UK, former President Barack Obama met with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Monday, just hours after a report came out about the rivalry between Obama and Biden. The Monday meeting was Obama's first in-person meeting with Sunak since becoming prime minister. Obama was only spotted when he was leaving the residence on Monday afternoon. He said only that it was a courtesy visit while he was conducting other business in London. The meeting comes less than a day after a report detailing a rivalry between Obama and Biden. So here's Barack Obama just like walking out of a place of great import, like a government building. This wasn't like having tea somewhere. Presidents have done this in the past. Like former presidents have like gone and they give speeches, right? They don't disappear entirely. But I have never in my life seen a former president welcomed into a governing building to meet with the current leader while there is a president in office. I mean, it's insane. These people are the ones screaming about norms, running the show for the puppet president. This is precisely what's happening. Here's video of Obama literally violating the Logan Act, right? You're not allowed to do this. The Logan Act says you can't undermine the current administration. As a government official, you can't go and undermine current government policies. There must be a unified voice. Obama violating the Logan Act in plain sight. There he is walking into the White House of England, so to speak. Barack Obama visiting. What's the reason? Yeah. What is the reason, ladies and gentlemen? What are they reasoning about here? Very creepy, actually. Like exceedingly creepy. What are they talking about? Obama doesn't make a lot of public appearances. Former President Barack Hussein Obama held a 1-hour meeting with British Prime Minister today. According to Downing Street, it was an informal courtesy drop-in. Yeah, sure. Topics discussed were not disclosed to the media. Remember when Bill Clinton met with the Attorney General on the tarmac to try and talk about getting Hillary Clinton off the hook? Why did Obama have an undisclosed private 1-hour meeting with the Prime Minister? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Evil personified. I mean, like, I gotta tell you, nothing good can possibly come of this.